All right, folks, it's day 2 at the hostel. Gonna leave here in a little bit and get back on the trail at Wallace Branch, which is considered by many to be one of the hardest sections. Sunsets told me it's 10 miles of climbing there, so it's gonna be fun. But I wanted to show you what I resupplied yesterday at Ingalls and got, as you see right here, these sides right here, the Kenors. A lot of hikers love them. I've had them before, they're good. Just add your boiling water, and they're pretty lightweight at just over 4 ounces. And I like fresh fruit, so I got 2 bananas. I ate one, got apple and orange. It's for my electrolytes, hydration, because I didn't see any noon tabs at Ingalls. Get these are hiker go-tos, honey buns. I got some napkins because I like to wipe things down. Got some peanut butter, some peanuts, and some bars, Snickers, and these are pretty good too, good tasting and good energy. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna probably hit the trail a little after 8, and I'll show you around a little bit though, because I didn't get a chance to do that last night. There's the other guy's pack. See, they got a pretty nice hostel here. A communal bathroom. That's where the other gentleman stayed. And this was my room. So I'm nearly packed up and ready to go. Just got a few things to take care of. So, all right. So I'll see you back out on the trail soon. All right, just got dropped off. Starting a big climb here. Gonna be fun. Resupplied and heavy again. There goes my ride. Thanks again, Chica and Sunsets Hostel. And good luck to Sean on his AT section hike. Just amazing. The amount of waterfalls and scenery this trail has to offer. All right, you see that climb behind me? That's why I'm going up, almost to Williams Pulpit, about 2 miles in. So I said this section was going to be one of the harder sections of the trail, all the way up to Wyabald for 10 miles. But you do get some breaks here and there, so it'll be a nice reprieve. All right, I'm kind of bummed because I missed the view at Williams Pulpit. It seems I was hiking along in the zone and I just blew right past it. So there are more views coming up. I got Wyabald later today, and Cheobald should be the final day on Thursday. So I forgot to mention that the first 3 days of this trip, I was pressed for time trying to make my rendezvous with the shuttle on Monday. I started on Saturday. I was knocking out big miles from the gate. I did 21.6 that first day. I did the better part of 60 miles in 3 days, and so my body wasn't liking me too much. I like to kind of ease into the high miles. I mean, I could do 20s no problem, even though my pack is heavy at around it's over 30 pounds. We'll just leave it at that. Even though it's meant to be a light backpack, you know, even though it's meant to be a backpack designed for ultralight backpacking. Yeah, so I think the next 3 days, if I could do it in 3 days, which I'm pretty confident I can because I only have 49 miles since I'm adding 7 miles once I get to Cheobald. And that's on the AT, and it's all downhill for the most part. Back to the NOC where my car is. Yeah, I'm gonna take it easy, do maybe 17 today if I find a suitable campsite. Yeah, I can go at my own pace and not feel I have to rush or anything like that. So I'm just gonna roll on with it. So how do you like this for a trail junction? Forest road goes there. That's where I came from. Another gated forest road. Trail goes up that old road bed, and another road goes that way. I don't know if you could tell from the video, but this is super steep terrain. It is. These climbs are shorter, but they're steeper. Getting into some views now. You can see that clear cut right there near the top of the ridge in the foreground. That is the forest road I believe I walked past some ways back. Not really sure, but could that be the Wyabald Fire Tower up there at the summit? Right there through those branches. Yeah, that looks like that's it. A big ridge to climb. 2.5 miles of climbing. Alright, I'm just sitting here having some lunch. I'm just thinking, some people wonder what the allure of backpacking would be for anybody who's curious about it. Why somebody would put themselves through the torture of doing all these miles day after day. I guess I'd answer that like this. For me, it's about the freedom of being able to come out here in the woods, you know, by yourself or even with others, and just know that you could survive a couple of nights at a time, you know, with just the things you have on your back, and just the challenge of it, enjoying the scenery, and if you have others with you, the camaraderie. I mean, just things, everything just seems to take on more meaning out here. You know, it's more of a, like even food like this, you know, just something simple like tuna fish. It just tastes so much better. I mean, because you're working so hard out here, you know, putting in these miles. I had a guy say to me when I told him what I was doing for my vacation, told him I was going to be hiking the Bartram Trail 109 miles, you know, because I skipped that road walk, but I mean, still over 100 miles. And he said, that sounds like work to me, he said. And another guy who had a military background, he said, I did enough hiking around in the military, you know, why would I want to do something like that? And, you know, but I have a buddy who I go backpacking with on occasion, and he's ex-military, and he said it took him, you know, many years before he finally found enjoyment out of walking again, because, you know, they do that with really heavy packs, and we're trying to go as light as possible as backpackers, albeit, you know, my pack's pretty heavy as it is, you know, but it's very meaningful being out here and doing something like this. So I highly recommend it to anybody who's curious about it. Anybody missing some clothes? Always boggles the mind how you could be out here on a remote trail like this and see something like that. There's people always leaving stuff behind. Now this is cool because the forest road continues that way on the left, and the Bartram Trail goes up like that. There she is, coming more and more into view. Just 1.9 miles left, give or take. Gotta climb up that steep ridge though. And that mountain still looms ahead. Very steep. I think it's the best part of 1,000 feet yet to climb, and it's like 1.3 miles to get to the summit. Yeah, the views are amazing now, but I'm almost to the top of Wyabald, where they're gonna get even better. Heck of a climb to get up here though. is awesome. So close now, I can practically touch it. All right, here's where the Bartram Trail joins up with the AT for over 2 miles up to the summit of Waya. I might see some through hikers and or section hikers, maybe even meet back up with Sean, who stayed with me in the hostel last night, but I doubt it. He's probably way gone by now, because I am getting here pretty late. It's after 3 and I started at, I think it was 8:30. So here we go. All that climbing, and I'm finally here. Even Waya Baldfire Tower. That was awesome. I love that place. It's my 3rd time there and never gets old. Finally got to get to camp before dark. It's nice. I get to share this with you guys. Yeah, because the first 2 nights I got to camp late. But yeah, I've been here for about an hour. I was talking to the guys that are up there on the hill above me. They're through hiking northbound on the AT, and I'm at Wine Spring campsite, and the intersection with the Bartram Trail is just past the campsite. So technically this is the Bartram Trail too. That's what I have for dinner tonight. Chicken coconut curry by Peak Fuel. Pretty good. So yeah, I didn't make the miles I wanted today, only 12 and a half. You know, to some people that might seem like a lot, but to me, I was trying for 17. So, not disappointed, just wish I could have done more, but it's okay because I think I'm still going to finish on Thursday if I can make up the miles tomorrow, because I'd have to make up the 4.5 miles between tomorrow and Thursday if I wanted to you know, not do too many miles the last day, or too many miles tomorrow for that matter. But yeah, either way, the climb up to Waya Bald was an ass kicker. It was 4,000 feet of elevation gain up to that point, and yeah, it was tough. I wasn't in a rush. I took hour and 40 minutes of break, so. But here I am, only 12.5 miles in, but it's a good campsite, so I'm going to be happy with it. So if I don't talk to you any more tonight, I'll say goodnight and talk to you in the morning.